Man, that was heavy. I got something a little bit different today. This is actually a first for me because I've never had one of these when I was a kid. So this is kind of special to me. First things first, I want to shout out FRP Moto. See it right here, FRP Moto. I'm sure you guys that do mini bike stuff, you know exactly who this is. Pretty well known on Amazon. It's a pretty nice retro mini bike that they sent me. I want to shout out the guys over there. But yeah, let's get this thing open. I don't really like the long introductions, so I want to get straight to it. So jumping straight to it, you can kind of see we got the goodies right here, right at the top. It looks like some of this I will have to assemble by hand, which isn't a big deal. You can kind of see the bars and stuff. They're all down here. The wheel, but for the most part, this thing is pretty much assembled for the most part. I want to grab this styrofoam and stuff out of here. All right, so that's a little better. So you can see we got a few items right here. Looks like the instruction manual. I don't know if this bottle is for the oil or what. And then, oh yeah, this is the LED headlight, because this comes with like a rechargeable LED headlight, which is pretty cool. Cannot wait to ride this around the streets of Detroit. Looks like we have a tool kit right here, which is pretty nice. They kind of take the guesswork out of a lot of this stuff. A few Allen wrenches, a few box wrenches, handlebar, triple tree clamps, and then an assortment of washers and screws, probably to hold the headlight on or something. What else do we got here? Looks like some brake pads. Those are very tiny. And then this looks like the front axle for the wheel. And let me see. Yeah, one of these is a front axle for the wheel, and then it looks like something for the handlebars. So let's see. Got the handlebars right here. Get this wrapping off of them. I love these bars. It's kind of funny because like even on my Grom project with the 1199 Ducati engine, I thought about trolling people and putting on a set of handlebars like this again. I might actually still do it, but this thing is actually looking pretty sweet. There were two different color choices. It was red and black. I usually would go with black, but I just kind of wanted to switch it up this time and go with something a little bit different. So far it's looking pretty good. So this is the wheel right here. Ensure tire tread faces forward with pointed edges. So I am going to go through this and get everything together, and I'll probably just put it like on a time lapse, so I'm not boring you guys to death reading through this stuff, but it looks pretty easy to put together, so we should be riding really soon. So got a little bit of 93 gas. Try to fill this up real quick, see if I can get it to start up. I already filled it with oil, so let's see if we can get some oil pressure in this little this is actually kind of big for a mini bike, I think. I'm not sure how big the Harbor Freight Predator engines are, but this is, I think, right at, I think it's GMB-100. I think it might be a little bit bigger than that, CC wise though. I don't know, I have to double check the manual. Let's see if I can get that on there. There we go. Let's see. Oh, first try. There we go. long since I had something with no clutch. Got to be careful because I was just about to whiskey throttle it. Oh my God, dude, you guys just don't know. Like, I have never had one of these when I was a kid. For as much as I'm into bikes right now, I did not have a dirt bike. I didn't get my first dirt bike until I was like 18. Just crazy. I hear it's like a governor you can remove on this, so that's definitely coming off. Getting some heat in the motor. This thing would be like perfect for the track. It's actually pretty decent. That was fun. All right, guys, so got it all built up now. I really love the red on this thing. I usually would opt for black, but the red just pops on here. This thing is really sweet. I actually took it out to a spot where we kind of want to keep it low-key a little bit, but this is where a few of the videos that I've been on when I ride the Kawi and YZ. So I thought this was probably like a perfect opportunity to bring this out here, because this thing is set up for off-road. You can see these off-road type tires here, so I felt like this probably would be like the perfect place to actually showcase what this thing can do. Once again, I do want to shout out FRP Moto. And then this is another thing also, I don't think I showed this when I unboxed it, but this thing has a really sweet headlight setup. This thing is insanely bright. I know the video probably won't do it justice right now because it's light outside, but this thing is pretty sweet. I've ridden it around at night and it did really good. I almost feel like this headlight might be a little bit too bright. Yeah, let's get to riding, take it down one of these trails and show you guys what this thing is, what this thing can do. So let me get suited and booted, and then let's head out. First start. First pull. But yeah, this is like perfect for this type of stuff. I keep putting my foot down like it's a brake lever like my dirt bike, but I keep forgetting that this thing is actually controlled through this lever up here. Ooh. I got this thing up to like 38 miles per hour so far. Man. Down. I wonder if the camera's actually picking up like I'm going over whoops right now. Oh, this thing's perfect for this. I don't want to bring it out here tonight. Oh, fuck it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This thing just idles like a Cadillac. One thing I do love, this is probably like my favorite part of the bike right here, this actual brake lever. This is a rear brake actuator right here, or rear brake lever right here. It's so weird actually pulling this and actually bringing the bike to a stop. I'm just so used to having the clutch right here. Not a bad thing though, not a bad thing. It picks up speed pretty good. See, that's what I love right there. With that nice black streak. It's dark outside. Man, look at this thing. Already cutting its teeth on some dirt. Actually, man, that has a good aesthetic going for it. This nice hot red, that mud splattered on it. It's speaking to me right now. But I'm gonna load this up and then I'm gonna actually show you guys what the light and everything looks like when it's dark, because you can definitely drive this around at night. Because this thing, like I said, once again, this thing is rechargeable USB-C and it is super bright. Actually, I used this on my Grom for a little bit too before I had my headlight situation figured out. This was a nice light to have. I almost wanted to just buy an extra one of these lights just to have as like a, you know, like an extra light just in case of an emergency or anything. But it's nice that it's USB-C rechargeable too. So, but all in all, this thing is pretty cool. I mean, as you can see, it moves out pretty good off-road. So yeah, let's take a night ride and then I'll show you guys that. All right, now that it's super dark outside, I'm about to turn the light on so you guys can see. Look how freaking bright this light is. I wonder if the camera is picking it up, but with how much I've driven this around, the gas, I swear it hasn't went down at all. It's still full. If I had a light, I would like show you guys the gas temperature. I got it up to like 38 miles an hour with my factor. That's awesome right there. right, so just for the hell of it, I got a nice straight road. I'm gonna see what type of mile per hour I can get out of this thing. So hopefully I can try to like hold my phone steady. I mean 40. Technically I got it up to 40, but I would say that would kind of be like a stretch. 38, I got it up there. I mean, somewhat decent, but I mean, technically it did do 40, which already is, I think, is a little bit excessive on one of these, because you got to remember how close to the ground you are with this. And it's like, even when I was riding off-road earlier, this thing has no suspension, so I really don't know how fast you would want to go on something like this. But like I said, for what it is, this thing is pretty cool, for sure. So my overall impressions of the FRP Moto GMB-100. I actually like this thing. This thing is perfect, especially if you want to do some neighborhood cruising, or if you want to take it on the trails like I did. You can see when I was street driving it, I actually got it up to like 38 miles an hour, and I'm not light by any means. I'm right around like 205, 200 pounds. So I can only imagine how much faster it could go with, you know, someone like a $150 on it, or even lighter. Of course, I can't leave anything alone. So I just so happened to stumble upon this. This is an OG part from when I was first turboing my YZ. And I didn't end up using this turbo. It's actually still brand new. And it just so happens to fit pretty good in this area right here. So I don't know. I kind of want to leave the thing stock. But then again, you know, I'm always curious on how much horsepower I can get out of the, you know, stock engine. Might even end up on E85, who knows. But if you guys are interested in one of these, I'll leave a link below in the description, and then you can use my coupon code. I'll also leave that in the description. Just to make sure you use the coupon code when you add this to your cart. And once again, I want to shout out Alvin over at FRP Moto for sending me one of these. I really love it. It's pretty cool. And then, you know, it doesn't break the bank price wise either. And it comes somewhat pre-assembled. So, you know, even if you aren't mechanically inclined, you could put this together pretty easy. So, as always, guys, if you want to like, comment, and hit that subscribe button, and then also hit the bell notification, you guys know I'm always doing crazy projects, off the wall stuff. So I do appreciate everybody tuning in. Ride safe, and until next time.